you know how church folks say, well, I have a divine purpose. Okay. What is a divine band? What's that? What is a divine band? God, can you please share with us this morning what is a divine band? God placed a divine band on Jericho. God told Joshua what to do when they came to the land and they ran up on Jericho. Jericho was to be destroyed. Everything in Jericho was to be destroyed. Everything in Jericho was to be destroyed. Now, if God put a divine ban on Jericho, right? Everything in Jericho was to be destroyed, right? Why y'all in church hollering? Ah! Because they walk around the walls of Jericho. Now we got to shout. Come on, y'all, shout. Y'all shout. What the hell? If it's destroyed, what you shouting for? If Jericho was destroyed, he up there preaching a message, got you shouting. What you shouting for? What you shouting for? You don't know. Boy, they done messed us up. In that 7th chapter, God said, say, bro, I'm about to get away from y'all. Where you going, God? Say, bro, y'all too fake for me. Why, God? Say, bro, didn't I tell y'all, don't touch the accursed thing? Didn't I tell you what's for me? Why dude have that silver? Why dude have that gold? Why dude have that Babylon garment? Why he have that? Why? Why he have that? Who have that? Oh, so you don't know what's going on in your household? You don't know what's going on in your church? You don't know what's going on in your business? See, bro. When the children of Israel came to the land, the children of Israel was to destroy Jericho. You heard that word? Destroy. They were to destroy Jericho. How in the world are you destroying Jericho and you don't have a clue? I'm about to run this Bible in 1 second. I'm about to run this Bible in 1 second. And we're not even about to play with it. I'm going to show y'all the game. This morning, I'm going to put y'all on some real game. People, we've been sitting in these churches. We've been faking. We've been making a bunch of noise. We've been listening to a bunch of people who don't even have a clue. God is going to protect his reputation. Believe that. Believe you me. You ain't going to mess up God's reputation. I don't care who you think you are. You're not going to mess up God's reputation. All that lying we be doing in these churches, that's enough of that, bro. All that faking we be doing, that's enough of that. All that being disrespectful to God's people, that's enough of that. Y'all around here laying people on the floor. For what? For what? Come here, Bible. Open this Bible. I'm going to show you something. I preached the message Saturday, right? Out of the 7th chapter of Joshua, dealing with spiritual obedience. I'm going to take you in Deuteronomy. I'm going to walk Deuteronomy 7th chapter. I'm going to walk Deuteronomy the 9th chapter, dealing with the message. Came from Saturday. I'm going to take you in the 15th chapter of Genesis. In the 15th chapter of Genesis, God is talking to Abraham. God is talking to Abraham. Where? In the land of Canaan. Where is Joshua and them now? In the land of Canaan. Now, watch this. When you read the Bible, you're going to always hear how the Bible talks about what their fathers did. Who are their fathers? Abraham, Isaac, Jacob. Abraham, Isaac, Jacob. When we go back in the 15th chapter, I'm going to show you God told Abraham what's going to happen to his people. God told him this. God said it's going to happen in the fourth generation. God said this is going to be the fulfillment of the Amorites. But the fulfillment has not come yet. It's not going to come to the fourth generation. We're going to go through Abraham. We're going to go through Isaac. We're going to go through Jacob. We're going to go through Joseph. Why Joseph? Joseph was the first one God used to send a deliverance for Israel. Had Joseph not been sent, what would happen to Israel? They were in the land. There was a famine in the land. Nobody couldn't get nothing. But God had it set up where them brothers was able to go to Joseph, and Joseph made sure that his family was all right. God gonna always protect his people. Come back Sunday in the 2nd chapter of Revelation, dealing with the church of Pergamos. He said, y'all have the doctrine of Baal. What was the doctrine of Baal? The doctrine of Baal was greed. For here, Balak tried to get Balaam to curse the people. He tried to get him to curse the people. You can't curse what God have already blessed. You cannot curse what God have already blessed. So now Balaam is going to teach Balak how to curse the children of Israel. Going to use the women. Going to use the women. Now, go back in Revelation. Jesus said, them Nickelodeons, I hate them Nickelodeons. Why? Who are the Nickelodeons? Because the Nickelodeons taught the people that long as your spirit, long as your soul was intact, it didn't matter what you did in the body. The Nickelodeons taught that we not under the law, but we just going by Christian liberty. That's what the Nickelodeons taught. In a lot of churches, I hear you church folks say, we no longer under the law. Well, explain why you're not. And the majority of you all who say that cannot explain it. Jesus hated. Jesus hated. T, I don't know, man. T say they couldn't hear. Throw all this garbage away. Start over. Do like God. Get rid of everything. I don't know, T. I turned it up. T said he couldn't hear. And I'm going to get this one here straight today, so I ain't tripping on that. Okay, there we go. There we go. My bad, T. Appreciate it, T. I had it turned down, but T said he couldn't hear. You know, T couldn't hear. My glasses. According to the Bible, I'm reading black was on my Kansas City hat. Saints won yesterday. Stop at the mic. Oh, my bad. In the 7th chapter of Joshua, I'm going to read something to you all, so you won't think I just be saying this stuff. In the 7th chapter of Joshua, we're going to start at verse 9. Back it up a little bit. Joshua 7:9 says, for the Canaanites and all the inhabitants of the land shall hear of it, and shall what? And shall what? And all what? Surround us, and cut off our name from the earth. And what wilt thou do unto thy great name? And what should thou do unto thy great name? God, this is, everything you do is about the reputation of God. Everything you do is about God's name. It has nothing to do with you. Well, I'm doctor, master. God don't care about that. God gonna protect his name. God is gonna protect his reputation. God said, I told y'all what not to do. Y'all did it anyway. Watch this. Verse 10. And the Lord said unto Joshua, and the Lord said unto Joshua, get thee up, boy, get up, boy. Wherefore liest thou thus upon thy face? What you laying down there crying for? What you laying down there praying and crying for? What's your problem, bro? God, we couldn't even fight these AIs, man. God, them little people, God. It wasn't that many people in the land. They beat us. We way stronger than them, God. We didn't even have to send all the troops over there. And they beat us. You told us what would happen, and it didn't happen like that. You know why? Because I told y'all what not to do, and you did it anyway. Why we not winning, God? God, I want everybody to win. What? What? Everybody can't win. Who winning right now? Them people, right? Who losing? You, right? Well, how you want everybody to win? Somebody got to win, somebody got to lose. Everyone is not a child of God. So why you want everyone to win? Where y'all get this stuff from? Where y'all come from, man? Who in the hell would even teach somebody that? Who in the world would even teach somebody that? I think that's why the OJs made that song. Oh, backstabbers. Bunch of backstabbers. You want everybody to win. They laughing, smiling in your face. Oh, you my friend. No good dog. Oh, wait a minute. You all of that, Pastor Mike. You great. Oh, he give a damn about you winning. The hell with you winning. And then here come you other church folks. Well, Pastor Mike, it ain't about competition. How the hell is not? How the hell is not? We are out to win souls. So you damn right I'm in competition with you, pastor. You damn right I'm in competition with you, bishop. How many souls did you win? How many souls did you win? How many souls you win? Where y'all come from, man? Who in the hell teaching y'all, bruh? We always gonna be in competition because we're about winning souls, man. I'm winning souls. You ain't gotta be. You can stay over there with old fake church stuff y'all doing. All that old line. God says, say Joshua, bro, get up off that floor. Get up off that floor that crying. Well, God, I gotta pray. God, if you don't get up off that floor, why, God? I'm gonna tell you why. Watch this. And the Lord said unto Joshua, get up, boy. Wherefore thou lie with thy face. Israel have sinned. Huh? Israel have sinned. What? Israel have sinned. They have also transgressed my covenant, which I have commanded them. For they have even taken the accursed thing, and have also stolen. Huh? And have also stolen, and disassembled also, and they have put it even among their own stuff. Can someone please break that down? What is the accursed thing? What is sin? Why did God say what he said to Joshua, the leader? Not the members, to the leader. Why God said what he said to the leader? It's because you members run out there. How you gonna run out there? Your pastor don't know enough. What you running out there for? God gonna deal with the leader. He didn't deal with the man, he dealt with the leader. He said, say, bro, y'all sin. Y'all done did some stealing, bro. Y'all done did some low-down stuff. But here come you church folks. Will a man rob God? Y'all robbing God. That's why the church ain't growing. Y'all robbing God. That's why the church doors closed. Y'all been stealing. It's Bible, baby. Y'all, what I'm lying to you? Want to read it again? Joshua, 7th chapter, verse 11. Israel have sinned, and they have also transgressed my covenant, which I command them. For they have even taken of the accursed thing. Stop. That's one thing they done did. What's the accursed thing? We're going to go back in the 6th chapter. I'm going to show it to you. and have also stolen. Stop. Y'all mess with the accursed thing, and y'all done stole. Y'all done did two things, Israel. I thought the commandment said thou should not steal. I thought y'all keep the commandments. I thought y'all keep the law, Israel. Joshua, what's happening? What's happening, Joshua, bro? I ain't finished. Watch this. And dissembled also. And they have put it even among their own stuff. God say, Mike, these jokers got the nerve to steal the money and go put it in their account. Who? Deacon them, pastor them. What? Mike, they put it among their own stuff like it's theirs. Uh-oh. People, when the children of Israel coming through the land of Canaan, the city of Jericho set in the middle. It's set in the middle. So now God is going to have Israel to march, to walk around the walls of Jericho. Why? Because God is testing their spiritual obedience. Who in the world gonna walk around something and then the walls just gonna fall down? What is that? Well, what sense that make, God? But it was about being spiritually obedient to God. Now, because what Jericho set, God is now bringing them in the land to take over the land, and God had already told them that he would fight for them. So we're just gonna take Jericho and get it all the way out the way, so y'all can go straight to handling y'all business. We don't need nothing in the way. Now, watch this. You go to church today, y'all in the church, pastor gonna preach the message. Come on now, shout like they did at the walls of Jericho. For what? For what? What I'm shouting for, pastor? Well, that's what they did. You heard the word you used? That's what they did. Who said I have to do that? God moved all that stuff out of my way for a reason. Now I could just come on through. Why? Because he gave me the land. He gave me the land. I know what my fathers did. They walked around the walls. They shouted. Boy, look at this work they did. Look how beautiful my God is. But y'all too busy trying to do what they did. The hell doing what they did. That's why they did it. So you won't have to do it. What you shouting for? What you shouting for? You don't even know. You don't even know. Say, man, where y'all get this foolishness from? So now, God said, look, let me read it, because I'm about to preach to y'all. I'm going to read to y'all. Come here, Bible. Come here, Bible. Come here, Bible. Let's read this. Watch this. I'm going to read this to you. In the sixth chapter of Joshua, I'll start at verse 16. Joshua 6 and 6. I always tell y'all go to verse 1, right? If I go to Joshua 6 and 1, look what it says. Now Joshua was straight shut up because of the children of Israel. Now Jericho was straightly shut up because of the children of Israel. Jericho. None went out and none came in because of Israel. They are now around Jericho. And the Lord said to Joshua, see, I have given into thy hand Jericho. What? Say, Joshua, bro. See what I done gave y'all? I gave y'all Jericho, baby. Jericho is a great city in this land of Canaan. But I done gave it to you, Joshua. But look, I'm going to give you some instructions I need you to do, bro. If you do everything like I tell you to do it, Joshua, not the good line preacher, like I tell you to do it, boy, you're going to be all right. You're going to be all right. What did you tell him to do? Go watch this. And the Lord said unto Joshua, see, I have given into thy hand Jericho, and the king thereof, and the mighty men of valor. And it shall compass the city and all the men of war, and go around about the city once. Thus shalt thou do 6 days. Who instructed these people to do this? Who instructed Joshua to do this? God did, people. Why God did that for us? I'll be back, Joshua. Come here, Deuteronomy. Say, bro. Watch this. In the 7th chapter of Deuteronomy, I'm going to read something to you. Watch this. I'm on some other stuff right now. I need y'all to really catch this 7th chapter of Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy 7:6 says, "For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself." Watch this, people. "Above all people that are upon the face of the earth." The Lord did not see his love. The Lord did not set his love upon you, nor choose you because you were more in number than any people. For you were the fewest of all people, Israel. Say, but y'all not that great, bro. Not that many of y'all, bro. When y'all come out of Egypt, wasn't no more than but 600 and something thousand of y'all, bro. I chose y'all, bro. I chose y'all because I love y'all, bro. I chose y'all because of the covenant I made with your father, Abraham. I called Abraham. I gave Abraham the land. I told Abraham I would bless him. I told Abraham I will make his name great. I told Abraham I will curse whoever cursed you and I will bless whoever bless. I told that to Abraham. I made a covenant with that dude. Y'all really not that great, bro. But because of the love that I have for y'all, say, bro, y'all just don't know how special y'all are to God. Miss me with all that old pouring oil. Miss me with all that old laying on the floor. Miss me with all that old lying. Miss me with all those speakers. Miss me with all that noise. Say, bro, do y'all really know how much God love you all? I told Brother Braylon, I said, Brother Braylon, according to the law, according to what's written in Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy, hold up. They be one, Leviticus. Deuteronomy is a breakdown of Leviticus. If you ever want to understand the book of Leviticus, read Deuteronomy. It's going to break the law down for you. I'm coming back 7th chapter. Give me 1 second. They break down Monday. But read this. Deuteronomy 20:22 says, "If a man be found lying with a woman married to a husband, then both of them shall die, both the man that lay with the woman and the woman shall be put away even from Israel." Right? It's not that the law, according to Deuteronomy. I said, David slept with Bathsheba. That lady had a husband, Uriah. David said out his own mouth that he should pay this, and that man should surely die. That's what David said. According to what? The law. I said, well, why David didn't die? Why David wasn't stoned to death? According to the law. Let's stick with the law. What made David so special? But yet David said what should happen to the man. But the prophet told David, you that man. You that man. Why David wasn't stoned to death? Why David did not die according to the law dealing with adultery? Well, God to do this, God to do that. How the hell you know? David is living proof. You don't know what God gonna do. For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be special, people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth. The Lord did not set his love upon you, nor chose you because you were more in number than any people. For you were the fewest of all people. But because the Lord loved you, 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 and because he would keep that oath which he has sworn unto your fathers. Had the Lord brought you out with a mighty hand and redeem you out of the house of bondmen, from the hand of Pharaoh, king of Egypt. Say, bro, I made a promise to Abraham, bro. I ain't never going against that. Y'all just don't know how special you all are. You just don't know how much God love you, man. You too busy want to be like the world. The hell with being like the world. So y'all say dumb stuff like the world. You got to cut people off. I wish everybody win. We're not in competition. Yes, we're in competition. Because it's about saving souls. Hell no, we don't want everybody win. Because everybody is not special to God. Watch this. Same chapter, Deuteronomy 6 and 12. Wherefore it shall come to pass, if you hearken to these judgments and keep and do them, that the Lord thy God shall keep unto the covenant, for the mercies which I swear unto thy fathers. Man, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, bro. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, bro. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, bro. I swore to them dudes, man. I can't go against that, Mike, bro. Why God say Mike, bro? I look like I could lie to you, Mike. Can't lie to you, baby. I'm always keeping 100 with you. But God, they didn't teach it to me like that, God. They got me coming in church shouting, ah, ah. No, Mike, listen, bro. I told them to destroy Jericho. And the only thing that made it out of Jericho was Rahab and her family. I say, what? Mike, everything in Jericho got destroyed. This dude tried to steal and hide stuff. I'm going to deal with it. But everything in Jericho had to be destroyed except for Rahab, because Rahab believed in Israel God. Rahab is the one who hid the spies when they came in the land. Rahab is the one that I'm going to use to be the great, 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 great grandmother of Jesus. How, God? She's a prostitute. How, God? She's a harlot. Mike, I use whoever I want. So you mean to tell me, God, you're going to use a prostitute to be the great, 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 great grandmother of Jesus? Yeah. Say, Shalom, look, take Rahab. And y'all two get together. And y'all going to have Boaz. Boaz, you're going to get with Ruth. And y'all going to have Obed. Obed, you and her going to get together and y'all going to have Jesse. Jesse, you and her going to get together and y'all going to have David. So you mean to tell me Rahab, who come out of Jericho, in the land of Canaan? Mike, go back and read, Mike. What was Jacob in Canaan? Who was Judah children from? A Canaanite. Mike, they was already in the land, Mike. I'm just bringing them back to the land. Hold up, God, make this stuff make sense. Because this stuff they've been preaching to me, God, this stuff ain't making no sense. Because, Mike, it's spiritual. They're trying to teach it from the world. They're trying to teach it from the flesh. That's why y'all don't get it. But if you ever knew how much I really loved you, bro, I'm going to show you how much I love you, Mike. Watch this. Key read. Watch this. Watch this. Verse 13. And he will love thee and bless thee and multiply thee. And he will also bless the fruit of the womb. Say, Luke, bro, when you talk about the womb being blessed and the fruit of the womb, you was talking about Mary. But God, you said you were going to bless the womb of the whole house of Israel. Yeah, Mike. Nobody wasn't going to be barren, Mike. I don't know what Elizabeth was talking about when she was too old. I don't know what Sarah was talking about when she was too old. I said I was going to bless the womb. So what you running in church paying for? because you don't know the love of God. Watch this. Also bless the fruit of the womb and the fruit of the land, thy corn and thy wine and thy oil, and increase of thy kin, and the flock of thy sheep, and the land which he sware unto thy fathers to give thee. So you mean to tell me, when we get to Canaan, we're going to be straight? We good, God? Mike, I love him like that, Mike, bro. Hold up, God, bro. Where all this new foolishness we doing in the church come from? That's man, Mike, bro. Ain't nothing to do with me. Wow, God. Watch this. Verse 14. Thou shalt be blessed above all people. There shall not be male or female barren among you or among your cattle. For the Lord will take away from thee all sickness. What the hell? What, God? And the Lord shall take among thee all sickness. All sickness, God? Solomon, David, you said the poor man cried unto the Lord and he delivered him out of all of his troubles, out of all his sickness. Why you sick? Why are you sick? If the word of God says, for the Lord will take away from thee all sickness. I got cancer, Pastor Mike. I got lupus, Pastor Mike. The Lord say he'll take away all sickness. Why are you sick? Because you're too busy pouring oil everywhere. Come on, where y'all get that foolishness from? When did God ever go against his word? God said his word will not return to him void. In Isaiah, he said, put me in remembrance. Put me in remembrance of my word, Mike. What my words say? God, this is what your words say. Y'all been with all this theatrical performance. Y'all been with all this lying. Y'all been with all that foolishness. God will never go against Abraham, Isaac, or Jacob. Malachi, all he's saying is return to me, you sons of Jacob. Say, bro, if I take in the 28th chapter of Romans, Paul says nothing can separate us from the love of God. Nothing. No depth, no height, nothing living, nothing dead, nothing. You forgot God love you? Yes, you forgot that because we don't teach you that. We don't teach you how much God love you. We teach you to run to God, beg God, ask God, believe God. God love you, man. God love you. You special. You special. This is not my, this is his words. See, I had to go through all that I went through to learn how special I am to God. That's why I don't give a damn about what they talking about, because they didn't teach me that. God taught me that. God taught me that. Now they have made it to what God said it would be. Why? Because in that 15th chapter of Genesis, God told Abraham, say, bro, your people gonna be in a strange land. And they're gonna be strangers in that land. And they're gonna be there about 400 years. But don't panic. They're gonna come back to this land, the land that I gave you. Why? Because it's going to take 4 generations for the fulfillment of the Amorite. 4 generations, Mike, 4 generations. Watch this. And the Lord will take away from thee all sickness, and will put none of the evil diseases of Egypt, which thou knowest upon thee, but will lay them upon all them that hate thee. Putting y'all on game, Mike, baby. For real, God? Yes. Verse 22. And the Lord thy God will put out those nations before thee, by little and little. Thou may not consume them all at once, lest the beasts of the field increase upon thee. But the Lord thy God shall deliver thee unto thee, and shall destroy them with a mighty destruction, until they be destroyed. So now they didn't come through here. Get Jericho out the way, Mike. We're going to do it little by little, Mike. We're going to deal with Jericho, then deal with the Jebusite, then we'll deal with the Hittite, little by little. Because if I get Jericho out the way, Mike, y'all have easy access to everybody else. Because Jericho was the strongest. Jericho was the oldest. But God told Abraham, come here, Genesis. Come here, Genesis. I'm going to prophesy after Mike. You go, how you know, bro? You don't know what God going to do in my life. And God will never tell you what he going to do in my life without telling me first. You only can confirm what God has already told me. Other than that, you're lying. And you're telling a big lie. But, say, bro, these people cold played us, man. Don't put your mouth on the man of God. Don't question the man of God. Well, how I'm going to learn? How I'm going to know? According to James, James said, if any man lack wisdom, let him ask. James said, if any man had wisdom, let him ask. Pastor, I'm going to say, bro, what that's about? How that go? So you really don't know. So you really lying to me. See, bro. In the 15th chapter of Genesis, in Genesis 15 and 13, and he said unto Abraham, told Joshua get off that floor, told the children of Israel, say, bro, I love y'all. Now he talking to Abraham. Say, Abraham, watch this. And the Lord said unto Abram, know of surety that thy seed shall be a stranger in a land that is not theirs, Egypt, and shall serve them, Egypt, and they shall afflict them 400 years, Egypt. Verse 14. And also that nation whom they shall serve will I judge. Afterwards they come out with great substance. God, what you doing here, Mike? I told Abraham that the children of Israel gonna wind up in Egypt, right? Strange land. I told Abraham they're gonna make them slaves. Mike, this is not gonna happen until like 200 years later. That this is gonna happen to Israel. About 200 years later, right? Okay. But I need him to understand. They're gonna come back to this land. God, this is not Gabriel. This is not Michael. This is you. And the Lord to Abraham, say, bro, in another 200-something years, your people gonna be in slavery. Well, God, they told me I'm gonna get a breakthrough next month. They told me 2023 gonna be my best year, God. How the hell they know, Mike? Who told them that? Where'd he get it from? I told Jeremiah, before you was conceived in your mother's womb, I knew you. I sanctified you. I ordained you. So how they know what's gonna happen in your life, Mike? Did they create you? Well, God, Mike, don't fall for that foolishness. Just imagine if one of them children would have fell for that foolishness. I already said what's going to happen to them. That's how they get to Egypt. I already told them how this thing gonna go, Mike. I already done planned everything out, Mike. Mike, go back in Romans. You know how y'all love to quote Romans 8:28. And we know that all things work together for the good of those that love the Lord. Mike, leave that, put that scripture on the side. Go to the next verse. Romans 8:29. For those who are foreknew are predestinated. For those who I foreknew are predestinated. So God, you already know I want, Mike. I predestinated it, baby. I foreknew you, Mike, man. I know who's mine. Hold up, God. But they don't teach me this in church. Well, let me prophesy. Let me tell you how it go. How the hell you know? Show it to me in the book. Show it to me in the book. Say, bro, I just can't tell you what you want to hear. Why? Because God is going to protect his reputation and God is going to protect his name. It's about his name. It's about his reputation. I'll show you that in the 9th chapter of Deuteronomy. Let me finish reading 15 Genesis. And thou shalt go to thy fathers in peace. Thou shalt be buried in good old age, Abraham. But let me share something else with you, Abraham. But 15 and 16 Genesis. But in the 4th generation, they shall come here again. Huh? What you say, God? Look, Mike. I'm talking to Abraham in the land of Canaan. I'm telling him what's going to happen to his people for about 400 years. But I'm letting him know, say, bro, you're going to die of old age, in a good old age. You're going to be all right, baby. Don't panic. But I'm also letting him know, but they're going to come back to this land. They're going to be strangers somewhere else for a long time. But they're going to come back. But they're going to come back. But they're going to come back. Here come all these bitter black folks. We've been slaves in America, and we this and we that. Okay, but according to the Bible, if you use that, God told them they was going to come back to the land that he gave them. That's why I don't listen to all those foolishness they be running around here with. No, God said that. But, I'll read it again. But in the 4th generation, they shall come here again. For the iniquities of the Amorites is not yet full. And it came to pass that when the sun went down, and it was dark, behold, a smoke furnace of a burning lamp that passed between those pieces. Oh my God. Oh my God. So God, you already knew they would go in Egypt. Yes. God, you already knew you would bring them 40 years through the wilderness. Yes. God, you already knew that they would wind up back in Canaan, but they had to tear down Jericho and destroy Jericho. You already knew that Jesus' great-great-great-great-grandmother, who was going to be a prostitute, was going to come out of Jericho, which was going to be a harlot, which was going to be Rahab. You already knew this, God. Yes, Mike. Well, I'll be John Brown. What is they talking about in these churches? Watch this. In Deuteronomy, the 7th chapter, God said, not man, God said, God said, God said, Deuteronomy 7:23. But the Lord thy God shall deliver thee unto thee, and shall destroy them with a mighty destruction until they be destroyed. And you shall deliver, and he shall deliver their kings into thy hands, and thou shalt destroy, and thou shalt destroy, and thou shalt destroy their name from under heaven. There shall no man be able to stand before thee until thou have destroyed them. The graven images of their gods you shall burn with fire. Thou shalt not desire the silver or gold that is on them, nor take unto thee, lest thou be a snare therein. For it is an abomination unto the Lord thy God. Say, bro, what the world you did? God said, don't mess with that people's stuff. What you say you have? Say, bro, I got 200 pieces of silver and about 50 weights of gold in a Babylonian garment. Well, where you got it? I hid it in the earth. Oh, you want to play, huh? Say, you mean to tell me, Joshua, that's why we wasn't winning? Because he won't steal? He won't mess with the accursed thing? Because Jericho was to divinely be destroyed? Of divinely be banned? Where this dude come from? All this stuff God has already strategically done and put in place. Let's go to chapter 9. Chapter 9, God says, I'm going to read it. Deuteronomy 9:26. I prayed therefore unto the Lord and said, O Lord God, destroy not thy people and thy inheritance, which thou hast redeemed through thy greatness, which thou hast brought forth out of Egypt on a mighty hand. Remember thy servant Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Look not unto the stubbornness of his people. Look not to the stubbornness of his people, God. Remember the fathers now, God. Because you always say, remember your fathers, remember your fathers, remember their fathers, remember the covenant you made with Abraham. Remember that, God? He think he all that. I ain't finished, watch this. Remember thy servant Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Look not unto the stubbornness of his people, nor to their wickedness, nor to their sin. Lest the land which thou brought us out say, lest the land that thou brought us out say. What they gonna say? What they gonna say about me? Because the Lord was not able to bring them into the land which he promised them. And because he hated them, he brought them out to slay them in the wilderness. Hold up, Moses. Let me think about this. You think that's what they're going to say about me, Moses? Oh, yeah, that's what they're going to say about you. Look what their God did to them. Their God hated them. Their God couldn't do what he said he was going to do for them. That's what they were saying that their God would do. But yet God tells the children of Israel that those people, gods, can't talk, can't hear, can't answer. So God said, let me peep game on this one, Moses. Wait, you about right, Moses, bro. I told y'all to destroy the names, huh? Yeah, well, I don't want to mess up my name. Wow. I don't want to mess with my reputation either. Say, bro, I do what I say I'm going to do. My word don't return to me, void. Say, God, bro. But why man try to make it about him? And it's about your name. It's about your reputation. God say he love you, man. God say you special. God say everything around you gonna be fruitful. Even your cattle's womb gonna be fruitful. Your land gonna be fruitful. Sickness? Get that, not my people. Why? Because you love us, God. They don't teach us like that, God. They tell us if we have a need, sow a seed. They tell us, God, if we give God, God gonna give us. But God, you already said you love me. You already said I was special. You already said what I would do. All I have to do is be obedient. How you think I get to drop in the net ministry? How you think I get to drop in the net ministry? I'm in the penitentiary. I'm in the joint. I'm in the joint. God tells me to open the Bible up and go to Luke 5:5. God tells me to go to the story where God told Peter to drop the net. Peter said, nevertheless, at thy word, I will let down the net. God said, Mike, that's going to be your ministry. Dropping the net ministry. And the whole entire ministry have to be about obedience. Boom. Boom. Peter was obedient. The children of Israel were spiritually obedient. He said, just walk around the walls and just do it 7 days. And on the 7th day, shout, and all the walls gonna come down. God, I have to do that? No, Mike. Your fathers did that. I cleared the way for you, Mike. So you don't have to stress. So you don't have to worry. So you won't have to trip, Mike. I moved all that stuff out the way. Well, what the hell Pastor talking about? Come on, y'all. We got to do like the children of Israel. We got to shout. Mike, already done did that for you, Mike. You don't know who I am? I did it so you'll know, Mike. That's why I told them, teach the people. Generation to generation to generation to generation. So the generation will know who I am. Why y'all trying to do what they did, Mike? Where Jericho at? Do you see Jericho, Mike? No. What would you need to tear it down for? It's already torn down. How you think you get Jesus? Jesus come out of Jericho. How? But where Rahab come from? Rahab come out of Jericho. Why y'all keep going backwards, baby? So you mean to tell me? So I sit in y'all church, I be like, what's these fools doing? If God called your pastor on heart, God, a spirit of I ain't what's gonna do y'all that. Y'all ask for the problems. Just like in the church today, we ask for problems. God be like, say, bro, all you gotta do is return to me. All you gotta do is come to me. All you gotta do is get rid of the accursed thing. They don't teach it to us like that, God. Come on now, y'all. God gonna bless you. How you know? I'm already blessed. God gonna give you how you know. Who told you that? God, I need a Cadillac. Mike, I want you to have the Bentley. Oh, well, I didn't know that, God. God said he won't hold no good thing from us. All we got to do is be obedient, people. All we have to do is be obedient to the word of God. That's it. That's it. That's it. But we too busy running behind man and believing what a man say. Show it to me in the Bible. Show it to me in the Bible. Why? He said, man should not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds out of the mouth of God. Show it to me in the Bible. Show it to me. I'll go with it, baby. There you go, going. Where we going, baby? Something I didn't say? Now you, okay. Right here? I like it when you turn it in the face. According to the Bible, Deuteronomy 18:15 says, watch this. The Lord thy God will raise up unto thee a prophet from the midst of thee, and thy brother like unto me. Unto him shall you hearken. Well, he said, who the hell is him? Show it to me in the Bible, because God said he gonna raise him up. Did God raise him up? Did God raise him up? How you know? You don't. I ain't finished. Watch this. According to all that thou desires of the Lord thy God in Horeb, and in the day of the assembly, saying, let me not hear again the voice of the Lord my God, neither let me see this great fire any more, that I die not. Oh. Verse 17. And the Lord said unto me, they have well spoken that which they have spoken. I will raise them up a prophet from among their brethren, like unto thee, and I will put my... See, but this ain't fair. This ain't fair. This ain't fair, God. And I will put my words in his mouth. Show it to me in the book. Show it to me. I ain't got to turn the book. Write it down. He turning the book. It's this book. And write it down. You got to write your... For what? When he going to turn the pages? And it all lines up. Man should not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds out of the mouth of God. God said, I will raise up a prophet, and I will put my words in his mouth. Boom, baby. Boom. Say, bro, I don't play with the dude, bro. I'm 100 with this dude, bro. I'm 100 with him. I know who I am. I know who I am in God. I know my relationship with God. That's why he can't tell me nothing. Why? It's my relationship with my God. He said he'll never leave me nor forsake me. He tell me God gonna show up in the midnight hour. I don't even know God gonna show up in no midnight hour. My God already told me he'll never leave me nor forsake me. What the hell he gonna show up in the midnight hour for? That means he done left me. That means he done left me. And he said he'll never leave me. So that foolishness y'all be teaching in these churches, man, the hell with y'all. God gonna show up in the midnight hour. How the hell? And he never left me. Say, bro, y'all so backwards in y'all teaching. Y'all so backwards in y'all believing. Where the hell y'all get it from? Where? Come on, bro. Oh, hallelujah. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord for what? I will raise up them a prophet from among their brethren, like unto thee, and I will put my words in his mouth, and he shall speak unto them all that I command, all that I command him. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. And it shall come to pass. And it shall come to pass. And it shall come to pass that whosoever will not hearken unto my words, which I shall speak in my name. Well, I told him, bro, you protect your name, bro. I told him it's your reputation. You, no, God, it ain't fair, bro. It's like, it ain't fair, bro. It just ain't fair, bro. It ain't fair, bro. And you want to do it like you say do it? Really, bro? Really? You got me messed up. I'm going to do it like God say do it. And it shall come to pass that whosoever will not hearken unto my words, which he shall speak in my name, I will require it of him. But the prophets which shall presume to speak a word in my name, which I have not commanded him to speak, or that shall speak in the name of other gods, even the prophet shall die. Oh, Lord Jesus. Oh, Lord Jesus. Cause it, Mike, I'm going to deal with him. I'm going to deal with him, baby. Mike, I already said what I'm going to do. But God, we got to pray that it don't. Mike, how you going to pray against my word, bro? How you going to go against my word, Mike, bro? That's my word. I already done spoken, bro. My word can't return to me void, Mike. Hold up, hold up. It's just, Mike. Go back in that 7th chapter of Joshua. I told Joshua in the morning, bro, sanctify the people. I told you what's happening. You too busy laying on the floor crying. You too busy laying there praying. Shit, bro, get your butt up. Some stuff going on. You need to go handle your business. Oh, we got to pray. No, we ain't got to go pray. We need to go handle our business. Why? We got sin in the camp. How you know God told me? God told me. So now, Joshua get the people together. Say, bro, look, Something ain't right around us, bro. Y'all sick. God said we wouldn't be sick. Y'all not prospering, but God said we will always be fruitful. Something is not right. Where? Israel. Not just Judah, not just Simeon, not just Levi, not just Joseph, not just Benjamin, but Israel. Something is not right. Something is not right, believers. Something is not right, children of God. Something is not right. Say, God, but they prophesied, Mike. Something is not right, Mike. You got them. You got a lot of them, Mike. I told them to destroy that old fake stuff they've been doing in the church, Mike. They holding on to it, Mike. Then I told them, Mike, not to touch that. And a lot of them stealing, Mike. Say, bro, you got a lot of stuff going on around y'all, bro. That's why y'all so messed up. Believers. The nation of Israel. Believers. Not. Say, bro, I don't care if you're an Israelite. I don't care if you're Jehovah's Witness. I don't care if you're Baptist. I don't care if you're Catholic. I don't care if you're full gospel. I don't care if you're Kojic. I don't care if you're Mason. Believers. There's sin in the camp. Something ain't right. God already told us if we be obedient, he got us, baby. He got us. But here y'all come. I was talking, right? I was talking to somebody the other day, right? And they were saying, I really thought this dude was really handling his business. I ain't gonna call his name. But come to find out, what he promoting, he's not doing, right? So they running it with me, right? So now, he having service in the church. Now he come with his church, right? Right? So now, his ushers and his ushers, they beefing. They beefing. Why? Because these people love their pastor, these people love their pastor. Right? So they running into me, right? So they say, when we hear he coming to preach, nobody want to come to church. Why? Because he like to beg a lot. All he do is beg. So when they hear he coming to preach, people don't show up. I said, but he got a church over there. He got the church right there, and he got the church over there. And he floating like he. They say, no. He wanted to have his church, he wanted to have his pastor anniversary, but he didn't want to let our pastor have his anniversary. I said, but they brothers. They brothers. Why they ain't looking out? So I say, oh, so Robert really that fake? They say, yeah. When we hear Robert coming to preach, nobody come to church because all Robert do is bathe. I say, oh Lord. Shit, bro, when y'all talk to Robert Blake, tell him something in one of them churches his daddy got to stop all of that faking. All that begging he been doing. Nobody want to hear all that foolishness, Robert. According to the Bible. Tell him Pastor Mike said it. According to the Bible. In the 2nd chapter of Revelation. Say, bro, y'all people tell y'all business. Y'all people tell y'all business. So I tell y'all how fake y'all are because what y'all people say about y'all. One thing about God, he gonna protect his name and reputation. So when y'all see Robert Blake, tell him, say, bro, Pastor Mike say, sell him one of them churches your daddy done put up together, because you ain't doing nothing with it anyway, running around your fake and all little begging. According to the Bible. Revelation 2:14 says, I'll start at 12. And to the angel of the church of Pergamos, write these things, says he, which a sharp sword with 2 edges. I know thy works where thou dwellest, even where Satan's seat is. And thou hold fast my name, and thou hold fast my name, and has not denied my faith. Even in those days wherein Antipas was my faithful martyr, who was slain among you where Satan dwelleth. Antipas was the one that they barbecued this dude like he was a pig. They barbecued Antipas. That's how he was martyred. He wasn't hung on a tree. His head wasn't cut off. They barbecued this dude. Verse 14. But I have a few things against thee, because thou hast there them that hold the doctrine of Balaam, who taught Balak to cast a stumbling block before the children of Israel, to eat things sacrificed unto idols, and to commit fornication. So hast thou also them that hold the doctrine of the Nicolaitans, which thing I hate. I'm going to take you in Jude. I'm going to break down Cain. I'm going to break down Balaam. I'm going to break down Korah. I'm going to take you in Numbers. And I'm going to show you how Korah gathered the people together and tried to get them to rebel against Moses. This is why God turned to that 18th chapter of Deuteronomy and showed you, if you go against this dude, say, bro. Then I'm going to take you to Genesis and show you Cain. Then I'm going to take you back into that 22, 23, 24 and show you Balaam. Why? He said, I hate those doctrines. The doctrine of Balaam and the doctrine of the Nicolaitans. Because the Nicolaitans taught, long as your spirit right, long as your soul right, you could do whatever you want in the body. But Paul told us, the mercies of God, that you present your body, Paul told us in 2 Corinthians that our body is a temple. Paul told us in 1 Corinthians, oh man, y'all gonna make me preach this thing. We're gonna walk this thing. We're gonna break this thing all the way down. Why? Because this is the second part of being obedient. The Nicolaitans taught the people that y'all don't have to follow the law. All y'all gotta do is stay with the Christian liberty. How? I was listening to some young people this morning on TikTok. But Jesus came and he forced the law. He ain't never forced no law. Jesus said, I didn't come to destroy the law or the prophets, but to fulfill it. Paul tells us in Romans that Jesus was able to do what the law could not do. If you really study Bible, you'll learn at the transfiguration, what do you have? The law and the prophet. On the mountain at the transfiguration, you had Elijah, you had Moses. Moses represents the law. Elijah represents the prophet. So even on the mount at the transfiguration, both was present. And Moses was representing the law. God told Moses, say, bro, go up on that mountain and look over that mountain and you're going to see the promised land. But you won't lead the children of Israel to the promised land. But you'll see it. Moses did not lead the children of Israel to the promised land. Joshua did. But Moses made it to the promised land during the transfiguration. But yet here y'all come. God's not going to do that. God's not going to do this. God, hold up. David, you wasn't stoned to death. You committed adultery. Moses, you doubted God. God told you to speak to the rock. You struck the rock. You and Aaron both got fired. But yet Moses, God told you, because you doubted him, you won't lead the children of Israel to the promised land. But yet you still got to see the promised land. Because you and Elijah is on the mountain during the transfiguration. How you going to tell me what God will and will not do? You're not God, baby. You don't know how God going to work this thing out. You don't know what God going to do. Y'all just be running y'all mouth. What affects one directly affects all indirectly. Come here, Josh, wrap this up. In the 7th chapter of Joshua, I'm gonna start at verse. We're gonna bag this up. We got, because we're gonna break it down. Verse 12, Joshua 7:12. Therefore the children of Israel could not stand before their enemies. Therefore the children of Israel could not stand before their enemies. Therefore the children of Israel could not stand before their enemies. See why you're not winning? So how everybody gonna win? See why you not winning? So how everybody gonna win? Don't ever in your life say that dumb stuff. I want to see everybody win. No, the hell you don't. No, the hell, because everybody can't win. Therefore, the children of Israel could not stand before their enemies, but their backs before their enemies, because they were accursed. Neither will I be with you anymore. Where you going, go, baby? Mike, I ain't got time to play with y'all, bro. Y'all want to do what y'all want to do. But God, I got a headache. But God, I got this. God, I knew. But where you going, God? Say, bro. Y'all gonna do what y'all want to do? Or y'all gonna do what I say do? Which one? Y'all gonna do what you all want to do? Or you gonna do what I say do? If you do what you do, do you. I'm gone. But God, you can't leave. Mike, I'm gone, baby. I ain't got time to play with no disobedient people, bro. Y'all figure that out. Come on, baby. Because they were accursed. Neither will I be with you anymore, except you destroyed the accursed thing among you. Now, if y'all get rid of that foolishness, y'all get rid of all that old lying, y'all get rid of all faking, y'all get rid of all that running game on my people, then I got you. Other than that, I'm gone, baby. Y'all do y'all. God said, y'all do. Thou cannot stand before thy enemies until you take away the accursed. Y'all ain't gonna win till y'all get right, people. You all are not gonna win till you get right. But Pastor Mike, I just sowed a nice seed. Okay, what that gonna do? What that gonna do for you? You doing it like God say do it, or you doing it like some man told you? Which one? Which one? Did God tell you to do that? That's first. That's first. Did God tell you to do that? Well, why you did it? Because you thought? Because you thought? Did God tell you to do it? That's why I don't ask y'all for nothing. That's why I don't beg y'all for nothing. Why? Because whatever you do, God told you to do it. And if God told you to do it, watch how God bless you. I don't want to be responsible. Lying to you. But God told me to tell y'all to no. Because God gonna deal with me for lying in his name. Why? Because he gonna protect his name. Isn't that what he just said? And when he turned the pages? Come on, bruh. I ain't finished. Watch this. Jump down to verse 19. And Joshua said to Achan, my son, give, I pray thee, glory to the Lord thy God of Israel, and make confession unto him. And tell me now what thou hast done. Hide it not from me. What you did, babe? Come clean. It's your chance to come clean. Because we messed up right now, babe. No, don't hide it. What did you do? You did something. What did you do? Verse 20. And Achan answered Joshua and said, indeed, I have sinned against the Lord God of Israel, and thus thou have done. When I saw among the spoils a goodly Babylonish garment, and 200 shekels of silver, and a wedge of gold of 50 shekels weight, then I. Now you're stealing. Now you're stealing. So you took it, right? Didn't I tell y'all everything had to be destroyed? Except for Rahab and her family? So you took something that was divinely banned by God to be totally destroyed by God. And now you have what you did with it. I hid it in the ground, man, in my camp, in my tent. What affects one directly affects all indirectly. This one man caused Israel to be messed up. One good line pastor could mess up a bunch of people. One good line prophet could mess up the whole people. One good line apostle, and you're through. And you're through. Why you did that, baby? Why, bro? What, you broke? What you don't have? Why you did that? Ain't like he was broke, people. Watch this. Jump down. And Joshua and all Israel with him took Achan, the son of Zerah, and the silver, and the garment, and the wedge of gold, and his sons, and his daughters, and his oxen, and his asses, and his sheep, and his tent, and all that he had. And they brought them unto the valley of Achor. Oh, Lord. Say, bro, ain't like you was poor. You had oxen, you had sheep, you had asses, you got sons, you got daughters. Say, bro, I'm going to have to go back. Where your woman at? I ain't say nothing about that woman. Where woman was at? This was one good line fake person to do to the whole. Say, bro, you dirty what you did, bro. How you did it, though, bro? Watch this one. And Joshua said, why hast thou troubled us, bro? Why you lying to us in these churches, bro? Why y'all ran game on us in these churches, bro? Why y'all been faking us? Why y'all did that to us, bro? Why, bro? That's all we ask, bro. Joshua said, why hast thou troubled us? The Lord shall trouble thee this day. And all Israel stoned him with stones. And all Israel, all, say, bro, get you a stone, get you a stone, get you. I don't want to do him like that. I want to see everybody win. Are you really that slow? Don't you see what God getting ready to do to this dude? Do you or do you not see what God is getting ready to do to him? You better get you a stone. It is what it is, baby. God said everybody have to participate in this to let y'all know not to play with him. Get y'all a stone. But I don't like that I don't do people like that. Stop lying. Get your stone. If not, go over there with him. And one or the other. I thought you don't do people like that. I thought you want to see everybody win. See, God's way or no way. Watch this. And the Lord shall trouble thee this day, and all Israel stone him with stones, and burn them with fire. After they had stoned them with stones. Daddy, why you did that? Daddy, why you did that? Daddy, why you did that? Poor children dying. The poor children on fire. They stoned them and burned them. They stoned them and burned them. They stoned them and burned them. His sons and his daughters for something he did. Why? Because he was greedy. He's greedy. The doctrine of Balaam is greed. Jesus said, don't do that one. Don't be like Balaam. Balaam was greedy behind the money. That's why Balaam was trying to find a way to curse the children of Israel, because he was greedy. That man's sons and daughters died because he was greedy. And a lot of children are going to pay behind their... Man, see, bro. The Bible says God is no respecter of person. If God did it to him, come on, God. Come on, God. Here you go, these pastors today. God say, man, stop lying to me. You don't know about no God. You don't know God no more than the man on the moon, boy. Stop lying. Y'all been in these churches faking. Y'all been in these churches telling us anything. You don't know about no God. God bless Israel, not just no one person. God made sure Israel was straight. This man got axes. He got oxen, he got asses, he got everything he need. But he got greedy. He got greedy. God don't deal with that greed, bro. Especially when you messing his people up. His greed messed the people up. Balaam's greed was trying to go against the children of Israel, and Balaam was a prophet. Balaam was a prophet. God said, say, bro, what you trying to do? How you gonna curse what I've already blessed? Did you not read Deuteronomy 7, 8, 9, 10? Have you not read this stuff? Balaam? I love them people, bro. I don't let nobody hurt them people, man. I know they stiff-necked. I know they hard-headed, bro. I know they, but I love them. I'm gonna make sure they all right, bro. I'm gonna always make sure they all right. This is why the Bible teaches us, people, God chastise, God chasten whom he loves. But God, man, say, Mike, bro, I know you're in that jail, but you're gonna sit your little butt that time. I'm ready for you. I know you help, but I got you, baby. When that doctor told me in 1998, the same time God gave me that ministry, when that doctor told me in federal prison, people, we have top notch. In federal prison, we have top notch doctors. We have the same doctors that them people on them ships, on them boats, and them out. We have the same doctors. We have the same doctors in the prison. So the doctor, the doctor tell me, you've been diagnosed with sarcoidosis. You can only live another 48 months with the sarcoidosis. I got the boils, man. I got the head swole. The dudes on the compound every day say, bro, you gonna die in here, Mike, man. Look at you, man. Say, bro, tell your people, man, get you out of here, man. You ain't gonna live. This is what the inmates, this is what my boy and them telling me every day. I didn't even want to go walk around on the compound. I didn't even want to go to child hall. I didn't even want to go to the church because I was going to hear this every time I came. And Zach will tell you, Zach on here, Zach will tell you, every time I came out the door, look at you, Mike, bro. Hey, swole, you got all these balls, man, you're going to die in here. You're going to die in here. That man said you could only live another 48 months with the disease you have. I said, wow. But when I picked that Bible up, God said, Mike, this sickness will not end unto death. I went to UMC about 2 years ago and seen a sarcoidosis specialist. She took at least 11 of them things. 11 of them things of blood. Blood, took all my blood. And I've been going to the doctor. She said, what the doctor said? She said, I don't see it. I said, what? She said, I don't see it. Bernie Magdalene died with cirrhosis. Sarcoidosis is real. It'll kill you. It affects the eyes. It affects the heart. It affects the lungs. I got an aunt. My aunt died about 2 years ago with sarcoidosis. It'll kill you. The doctor said, I don't see no trace of sarcoidosis nowhere in your body. And you think, I'm a little thing. Go ahead, bro. Y'all go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead with all the fake church stuff. Go ahead with all your fake lying, bro. I know y'all lying. I know y'all faking. I know y'all running games. See, bro, I'm not telling you what somebody told me. I'm telling you what I experienced. When I read Psalms, when I read Proverbs, when I read Ecclesiastics, when I read Songs of Solomon, Solomon is giving us the wisdom after he experienced it. Not before, after. The only time Solomon used the wisdom and the knowledge that God gave him is when that lady came with the baby. But he didn't give us the wisdom and the knowledge till after he did wrong. Now he won't tell us about the woman. Now he won't tell us how the woman do. Now he won't tell us what the woman is. After he done had 1,000 of them. After he done had 1,000. Well, why you didn't tell us this, Solomon, before? God gave you wisdom and knowledge to lead his people. Did you use it? Did you use it? Solomon, did you use it? No. You was the biggest trick in Israel. You had 1,000 women, and none of them was of Israel. Not one. Not one. This is why you tell us in Ecclesiastics, out of 1,000 men, you found one. But out of the same women, you ain't none, because none was of Israel. But why, Solomon? You the wisest man ever, bro. How could you make a mistake like that? When did you use the wisdom and the knowledge that God gave you to lead his people? When did you use it? After you did all the wrong you could do? Well, according to Proverbs, before or after. According to Ecclesiastics, before or after. Because according to Ecclesiastics, Solomon said, now this is what I've learned. But Solomon, you had wisdom and knowledge, bro. God gave you wisdom and knowledge to lead his people. Now you say, this is what I have learned. You ain't know that before? You ain't know that before? Or do we have this wisdom and knowledge game mixed up? Because according to the Bible, Solomon built him a house before he built God's house. Oh, I said, Solomon said, bro, my house said, your daddy couldn't do it. Your daddy couldn't not do it. He had a man killed. I don't want that type of blood. I say, Solomon, where my house? I'm going to have it ready for you next year, God. Solomon, you said that 5 years ago. Solomon, where my house? Oh, I'm going to have it ready for you, God. Solomon, you said that 10 years ago. Solomon, where my... I'm going to sit right here, Solomon. Doing in that temple. And I'm going to listen to what y'all saying in the temple. I ain't coming in there. You said, if my people will call by my name. You said that. That was your prayer. Okay. I got you. I got you. I'm going to heal the land. I'm going to heal their land. I don't know about these other people, but I'm going to heal their land. But I'm going to do it from right here. I'm going to watch and listen. I'm going to see if y'all really about what y'all said y'all about. Is real. If you open that Bible and see how fake the people in the Bible were, you'll have a better understanding why God deal with you the way he deal with you. And God don't want you to be fake. Bible, baby. Bible. But we're not going to teach y'all to look for the fakeness in the Bible and see how fake a lot of them were. Don't never forget They are humans. They are not God. That's why y'all put Pastor way up here. That's why he play like he play. That is why he play y'all like he play y'all. He's not God. I'm done. We got some heavy teaching to do. We got some serious teaching to do. Man, we so far behind. We spent 30 years begging. We spent 30, 40 years prosperity. How you don't have? All that giving in the last 20, 30 years. What do you have? I got a lemon tree. I got an orange tree. A seed wasn't sold but one time. Tree ain't never went nowhere. And every year, in its season, that tree gonna give me some fruits. And ain't sold but one time. You've been doing it for the last 20, 30 years. What you have? What do you have? A bunch of promises. God going to do. God going to do. Did God say that? Because God said he loved you, and God said you're going to always be fruitful. God said you're going to always be fruitful. Why you not fruitful? Why you're not fruitful? Because you're being disobedient to God. You're too busy listening to man. I tell you, I ain't scared to tell you. I ain't in none of their organizations. I'm not in none of their groups. I'm going to tell you what God said. That's what's wrong with you. Come next year, I told y'all, I'm going to cut a fool. I'm going to cut a fool. My heart is for the people. I love the people. I thank God for giving me what he have given to me to give to the people. So I just parlay. Just teach y'all every day, teach y'all every day. I ain't worry about this, don't worry about that. Turn down this, turn down that. Why? Because I didn't ever want you all to say, oh, he say that because he have this and that, he have this and that. No, I put myself on y'all level. The Bible says he came in riding in on a donkey. He came in riding on a donkey. He didn't want to seem like he was above y'all. He ain't come through that no Lamborghini or nothing. He came in on a donkey. So the people like, how this dude supposed to be all that? He coming in on a donkey. That's not how no king come in. A king get carried in. He came in on a donkey, bro. Just to put us on real game. Why? So we won't look at him like, oh, he think he all that. So no, he put himself on our level and he taught us realness. So I said, okay. Brother Mike, I like that old Cadillac. Let me get you a new one. Brand new. Nah, I'm good. I'm all right. Would be blessed because of what you're doing with God. It worked both ways, man. It worked both ways. Because if it had not been for Abraham, Isaac, or Jacob, Israel would be in trouble. But because of the covenant, because how he loved, because of how he blessed, I give y'all the real. I want to see you all blessed. I already know I'm blessed, man. I already know I'm blessed. There's not a man in this world. And God turned the pages back and bless him. I know how powerful God is. I want you to know. I know how special I am. I want you to know. See, when you know, oh my God. Oh my God. This is what winning souls is about, people. That you may know God. I know who he is. I believe him. I trust him. You need to do it. For you and your household. When I see that happening, I did my job, God. Look at him. I did my job. I did my job. Until then, come next year, I'm going to cut a fool, baby. I'm going to cut a fool. So now, they can't show me Bible, so they say stuff like, you think you know everything. Okay, well, if I'm lying, show it to me. You're too smart for your own good. If I'm lying, show it to me. God have already blessed you, people. Believe that. God has given you everything you need. And all he asks that you be spiritually obedient. Spiritually obedient. He told you. Solomon gave you the best. Solomon gave you the best advice there is. And that's not to lean to your own understanding. Lean not to your own understanding. Lord have mercy. Acknowledge him in all your ways. Lord have mercy. Oh, that's the best. That's the best advice Solomon could have ever given to us. So I say, baby, it's gonna be all right. So I hit them with what I know they don't know that Bible. I don't care what organization they're in. I don't care. Why? If you don't pick that book up to build the relationship with God, if you don't pick that book up to get to know God for yourself, you in the way. Not church, not organization, not denomination. God. And watch what God do for you. Oh, we serve an awesome God, people. We serve an awesome God. We serve a God that loves us, man. Love us, man. Not the foolishness we do to each other. Love us. That's why he's so hurt with the church of Ephesus. They left their first love. Did they ever come back? Did they ever come back? Did he ever go and get them? They left their first love. God love us, man, and nothing can separate that love. That's the part you got to get. That's the part you got to get. But man, the mic say, bro, God know you smoke. When he ready for you to stop, he know how to shut it down. God know you drink. When he ready for you to stop, he know how to shut it down. God already know what you're doing. When he ready for you to stop doing whatever it is, it's enough of that, baby. What happened? I just don't do it no more. Why? God shut it down. Why? Because God does things spiritually, not like man. Man gonna tell you read a book and go to classes for 3 months, and you're gonna be all right. God say just believe. Signs. Okay. I got to drink of them that believe. All through the Bible, it was about being spiritually obedient. God was always doing some stuff off the wall, off the wall, off the wall. These people walked around the walls and the walls failed. That's not the world. Or to grab a fish out of my guys. Come on, bro. All his money, lost all his livelihood. Hey, go give him 100-fold back. What? Joseph, second in command. Hold up, God. See, bro. And you can't explain none of it. Why? Because you're trying to do it from the flesh, not the spirit. For as Jesus said, the spirit is ready. The spirit is ready, but the flesh weak. You can never teach me nothing. You know why? Because you're going to teach me to be weak, because you're going to come from the flesh. Give me the spirit, baby. The spirit ready. Give me the spirit. Y'all have a blessed one. Hey, Stephanie, while I be promoting that Kansas City Chiefs hat, I had somebody, I said, look at this hat. I ain't never seen no hat, a skull cap with a lining. Ooh, my head warm. Yesterday, right? It was kind of cool yesterday. So Stephanie, I had a, Hey, sorry about yesterday. You know what happened, man? I forgot to pay the bill. So when I got to put the stuff on, everything went off. I forgot to pay the bill yesterday, y'all. So that's why the church stuff. We was in church. It was on YouTube. I forgot to pay the bill. My bad. My bad. And that's why I didn't come on. But anyway, stop. I pull up in the gas station, right? They had some of the dudes at the gas station, right? So I got my hat on. They had the same stuff on, right? I got my Kansas City stuff on. I'm just trying to stay warm. I ain't tripping on what they tripping on, right? But I got my suit on. And they trying to figure out how I got a suit on with this hat on, right? So you know me. I walk in the store. I walk in a certain way. I don't care. So I'm standing there. I'm paying for my stuff, right? So I know they watching me. They tripping like, what this dude is, right? He act like he all that. I am. So now I come out the door. I see him looking, right? So I hit the button, click, click. Hit the button, click, click. Truck start up, boom. It make a lot of noise when it start up, boom, boom, right? So I walk to the truck, I hop in the truck, they still watching me, right? I pull off, safe, but don't play with me. I'm enjoying life. I'm enjoying life. I say, hey, they got their Saints gear on. Say, bro, my bad. But if y'all give me a Saints, if y'all find me a nice Saints hat like this, I'll wear it. But right now, I got to roll with Kansas City. Wait till I put the sweatshirt on. I got to roll with Kansas City, babe. Step there, it must be cold in Kansas City, boy, because they got this hat right. They got this hat right, boy. It must get cold out there. Hey, now when I see, what y'all, I don't know now, one player on Kansas City team, ain't that same? Didn't that boy come from here, used to play for Kansas City? Whatever name, Matthew, didn't he play for Kansas City? When I watch y'all playing football in Kansas City now, I know y'all won't. But if y'all got one of these on y'all head, boy, y'all won't. Y'all won't. Y'all won't. New Orleans, step y'all game up. Better Mike, don't do us that. Boy, y'all need to get some warm hats, boy. I'll wear it. Hey, you bring me a New Orleans Saints hat and it don't have a lining on it, if you bring me a New Orleans Saints hat and it don't have a lining in the inside of it, I'm gonna give it back to you. We don't go backwards. We don't go backwards. We just get fruitful and fruitful and fruitful and fruitful and fruitful and fruitful. How we get to what we begging? The Bible says he made us the lender. The lender, not the borrower. Why are we begging? Why are we begging? Hey, what you need, beg? What you need, there you go? We the lender, not the borrower. We the head, not the tail. Oh, come on, man. Wait. Boy, this week y'all gonna wake up. When that baby come, y'all gonna be ready. That baby come sundown, go. I was talking to a dude the other day, right? He running his mouth. Well, he going in on me, right? And he trying to seem so religious and Christianity, this and that. I said, well, check this out, bro. I said, you do the Sabbath, right? He said, yes. So I tricked him, right? I said, well, when is the Sabbath? He said, Saturdays. I said, so the Sabbath is Saturdays, right? He said, yeah. I said, okay. I said, according to Genesis, there were numbers. First day, second day, third day, fourth day, fifth day, sixth day. And on the seventh day, God rests. I said, where y'all get Saturday from? Just what I thought. Because if I deal with the sun gods, the other gods, those were gods. That's how you get those days of the weeks. God never said that. Couldn't open his mouth. Couldn't open his mouth. Hey, man, where y'all get this foolishness from? Where the hell y'all say, but y'all run up on the right one when y'all play with Mike. On the seventh day, he rests. He ain't never said nothing about no Saturday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, rest. 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 Facebook went out. Facebook. See when I give y'all something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, rest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, rest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, rest. Not Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Not Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Why? When God, according to Noah, according to the covenant, according to seasons, they were in 30 days. Where we get 31 from? Where we get 31 from? $30 days in a month. Where in the world we get 31 from? Who started that foolishness? Wasn't God. It was not God. I'll wait. That's why when you study Noah, you study Daniel, you study Revelation, and you start to calculate the days. 3.5 years, so many days, so many months. Wait. Daniel, wait. Let's go back to Noah. Wait. How we get these 31 months? Where did 31 months, where did 31 day months come in at? Ooh, where'd that come from? Hold on, we missing some days. Boy. Slow. They slow. They play with the right one, baby. It's Mike, baby. That's why, what you gonna teach me? What you gonna teach me? Because I'm gonna hit you with something you ain't ready for, then you gonna get in your feelings. Why? Because you just learning something, just tell man. I'm learning to trust God. I'm learning to believe in God. I'm learning because I want to know God. And God put me on all game. God say, Mike, don't fall for that. Mike, don't go like that, baby. Show me God. Look. Oh, okay, God. That's why I stay on top. With God. With God. You don't think they watching? They watching. And they listening. And they're learning. That's the beautiful part. They're learning. And why I tell y'all, driving the net, we so far ahead of the game. Every day you gonna learn something new. Every single day you gonna learn something new. I guarantee you. Why? I go to God. I don't want to tell you the same thing. I don't want. Go, hold up. Go, wait. No, Mike, go look at this. Wait, hold up. Go. No, Mike, look. I need you to go right here and do the Deuteronomy right here. But I'm gonna show you something. Come here. Look at Amos. Oh, but I'm gonna show you in Ezekiel.